Golf. Trust me. If you've ever played the game, you understand. You cannot love it. Now, if you've ever actually gone out and played a round of golf, you can't say that you truly love the game. You especially don't love playing the game. Now, for me being a college golfer, I understand extremely about my feelings and almost everybody else's feelings towards the game. You'll hit a great shot and you'll be like, wow, I love this game. Absolutely love it. And then the next shot, you'll shank it. It goes dead left into the water. Something. And you're like, man, I hate this. I hate this game so much. It's a very, very tough game. Mentally and physically. For a amateur golfer like myself, or for like other kids in high school, getting into the game is fun at first when you're learning how to play and you're learning the basics and you're consistently seeing yourself improve. And then whenever you get to the older ages of people playing golf and they go out and just play golf to have fun, drink a beer, and hang out with their buddies. Now, those are two completely different styles of golf. Third is professional golf, or I like to call tournament golf. Now, tournament golf is very, very frustrating and very, very consuming of all your mental energy. You can go out and play a tournament round, and you can be done, and your body will feel fine. But mentally, you will be exhausted, drained of everything. Now, I know this because I can go out and play a tournament round, and after a good round, if I go out and shoot even par and I'm doing good in the tournament, I won't feel as exhausted as if I went out and shot 8, 9 over and I'm sitting almost last in the tournament and I'm just exhausted from all the effort I put in throughout the entire day. Now, I could probably still get up and still walk around and go run a mile and I will be fine physically. But mentally is a whole different story. Golf's mental game is second to no other sport. Now, yes, there's no physical contact with the head-to-head like football or other sports of that nature, but we don't have to deal with concussions, but we have to deal with the anxiety, the stress, and the amount of mental capacity you have to be able to put up with all of these different situations that golf throws at you. Now, I know firsthand that just going from one shot to another shot to another shot in one hole can be draining. If you hit a shot off of a tee box and you're way left or way right in the trees or something, you'll be extremely upset, irritated, and toss your club or hit your club or just get really frustrated at yourself. Now, in football, if you make a bad play or something, you'll be like, all right, next play, let's move on. But in golf, it takes a whole lot more to move on, or so-called flush that bad thought. But then you could get to your next shot. You could hit a bad tee shot and then get to your next shot in the trees. And then go through the deciding what club you need to hit, where does the ball need to go, how high and how low, how much spin, and all these different thoughts and like stuff that goes into each shot. Now, if you could go hit a bad tee shot and you could get rid of that negative thought and you hit the shot of your life out of the trees that hooks around the trees and goes to the green to like 5 feet, from the tee box to your second shot, you could have a completely different thought on the game of golf. You could be like, I hate it, walking up to your ball, hit that great shot, and you're like, man, I love this game. I can't wait to keep playing. And then you get up and miss your 5-foot putt for birdie, and you're back to where you were on the tee box. Like, man, I absolutely hate the sport. That is one of the many challenges in golf, is being able to go through an entire round while still maintaining a solid thought process and not to get too mentally drained to where you can't even compete or focus on the task at hand that is competing in the tournament. Now, going out recreationally and just playing on the weekend with your buds or just going out and just hitting balls, now it's a completely different story because you can hit a bad shot and think, mulligan, let me hit another one, you hit a better shot and you're fine. But even then, golf can be very frustrating because you can get into a point in time where you like, hit a bad shot from the fairway, think, I'll just hit a mulligan or whatever, just messing around. And you hit 3 mulligans and then 5 mulligans, you can't hit a good shot. At that point, your mental capacity just gets drained from all the excess thoughts and all the excess like energy that you're putting in just trying to hit this one shot that you cannot seem to get right. Now, that is just the differences that I feel about the mental capacity and the mental stamina that you need to play this game. Coming from a college golfer, I understand how hard this game is truly to most people who see this game as, oh, you're just hitting a white ball and got to put it in the hole. It's not that hard, but really, I find it to be one of the hardest sports I've ever played, and I've played high school baseball, high school football, and I've played them all. And I honestly feel like golf is the hardest game I've ever played, especially for the mental aspect. Thank you.